So far, so good for Australia.
It's nice that Nathan Ellis has got a look in. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to even have a look at Tanveer Sangha later on in the series if they want to offer an opportunity to the young leg spinner. Again, he's also from New South Wales, Tanveer Sangha. He's got a pedigree as well of cricket. But yeah, whilst obviously they want to come back and make an impression in the series, the Australian team, of course. Tanveer Sangha, the dugout. Brother played for Australia, captained the under-19 team in 2018 in New Zealand.
August 2006, that's when Shakib Al Hasan made his debut. So he's played now 15 years. That was a debut against Zimbabwe in Harare. ODI, unbeaten 30. Bangladesh went on to win by 8 wickets. He's been a great ambassador for his countrymen. And he's been a top-notch performer in all format of the game, Shakib Al Hasan. Top edge. Couple of bounces. He'll take it. 4 to finish the over.
ওয়াও, পার্লারে গিয়েছিলি? না তো, তাহলে এত গ্লো কিভাবে? গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি থেকে। শুধু গ্লো এন্ড লাভলি? এটা কমায় ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস আর রোদের মলিনতা। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে। গ্লো এন্ড লাভলির মাল্টিভিটামিন ত্বকের গভীরে প্রবেশ করে ডার্ক স্পটস, ডার্ক সার্কেলস ও রোদের মলিনতা কমিয়ে দেয় এইচডি গ্লো। গ্লো এর জন্য সবকিছু এক ক্রিমে।
লাইফে সবসময় কেউ না কেউ পাশে ছিল বলে আজ আমি এইখানে।
বিশ্বাস রাখো, তুমি পারবে।
কারো একটা কথায় প্রচন্ড ভরসা দেয়, যে মানুষগুলো আমাকে এগিয়ে যাবার সাহস দেয় তাদের পাশে থাকতে আমি বিশ্বাস রাখি দেশ জুড়ে ছড়িয়ে থাকা গ্রামীণ ফোনের 4G নেটওয়ার্কে।
সময় এখন এমন, সাথে থাকলে টক ঝাল স্বাদের হজম ক্যান্ডি সব হজম করে দেয়।
দারুণ খবর, প্রথম অ্যাড মানিতে 100 টাকা ক্যাশব্যাক। আজই বিকাশে 2000 টাকা বা বেশি অ্যাড মানি করুন যে কোনো প্রয়োজনে।
Saw the short pitch delivery from young Nathan Ellis. Gave it full throttle. Not anywhere in control of that shot. But I don't think he was trying to be in control. He's just trying to get to the boundary as quickly as possible.
Beautiful delivery. There was turn. Bit of a bounce. So they're getting a bit of a grip. That one turned quite sharply, didn't it?
Brilliant delivery. Excellent. This is the kind of delivery that Australia has not been able to use to their advantage.
They're just going back to the point that I was trying to make. That it's been difficult for batsmen to score runs, and would you believe it, 28 for 2 is the Bangladesh lowest power play score in the last 15 T20 internationals. Beautifully bowled here.
And seeing this kind of prodigious turn, Athar, doesn't give a feeling to the batting side that it's going to be a very high scoring affair.
And that's the reason why it's important for 2 men in the middle, Mahmudullah, Riyad and Shakib Al Hasan, the senior campaigner, to adapt and quickly adjust what the pitch is offering, not to look for boundaries. Yes, if it comes, fine, but important for them to not to lose wickets. Remember, 67 for 5 in the last match. And it is left to the lower order. Yes, excellent partnership between Afif Hussain and Nurul Hassan, the match-winning partnership.
But this is the most experienced pair for Bangladesh. And it's good that they're both out there early. Nice that Mahmudullah promoting himself back at number 4 today. Batted at number 5. The last game got Mahdi Hassan ahead of him. That will give himself a little more time to get accustomed to the conditions. But yes, you don't want to leave it too much, too late. I agree that the wickets are going to be worth gold over here for Bangladesh if they want to put up a good total on the board, which they feel they can restrict. But certainly going at the rate at which they are going at the moment, 4.54, they would definitely want to look at increasing this. You want the youngsters to come in and play freely, so the seniors need to do the job in the centre.
Well, they've managed well so far. Partnership of 29 in 30 deliveries. Single to finish the over. Bangladesh 32 for 2.
আপনার চুল কিভাবে সাজাবেন এটা কে ঠিক করে? ফেটে যাওয়া চুল নাকি ঝরে পড়া চুল? চুলের সমস্যা যেন আপনার চুলের সাজে বাধা না হয়। চুলের সমস্যা মানে হচ্ছে চুলের ড্যামেজ। ডাভ এর 1/4 ময়শ্চারাইজিং মিল্ক এবং ক্যারাটিন অ্যাক্টিভ চুলের ভেতর থেকে ড্যামেজ রিপেয়ার করে। ডাভ এখন মিনি প্যাকে 16% এক্সট্রা ফ্রি।
ফুয়াদ ভাইয়ের মতো হাজার হাজার বিক্রেতা বন্ধুই আসল নাম্বার 1, কারণ তারাই আসল নকল বুঝে জরুরি ওষুধ বিক্রি করে।
এসএমসির ওরসালাইন জীবন বাঁচায়, জীবনকে এগিয়ে নিয়ে যায়।
প্রাণ ফ্রুটোমাই প্যাক এখন মাত্র 20 টাকায়।
মিষ্টি আমের মজায় লাইফ হোক ফ্রুটোময়।
শক্তিশালী নতুন রিন যা আপনার কাপড়ে আনে উজ্জ্বলতা।
Economy in the first 6 overs. And also the fact that if you look at the pitches here at Mirpur, it's been a difficult one for batting. Mitchell Marsh, very good with the bat. Couple of 40s in the first 2 matches. And he's quite handy with the ball also. So he'll be hoping that he can create a few more chances and give Australia a little bit more hope, because you really don't want to see Bangladesh pile up too many runs. The 2 outings for Australia in this series for the batsman. Oh, that is a good pickup shot. And we'll have to wait and see whether it has gone all the way, but it's just a touch fuller. Allows Mahmudullah to free his arms.
That's a scoring area, Mahmudullah's. Anything that's coming into the right hand up is pitched up. He is going to go chancing his arm. He was all prepared for the full ball. Didn't really matter whether it was outside off stump or on the off stump. That's a natural angle where he tries to go hard and get the scoring rate up. Didn't really matter whether it was outside off stump or on. He bisected the 2 fielders, deep mid wicket and long on. The good thing is that the boundary came with a straighter bat. He wasn't trying to go across the line to Mitch Marsh.
Yeah, he's got 3 fielders in the deep on the onside, long on. You mentioned about mid wicket and also a deep square leg. It needs to be good in terms of line and length, especially the line. Have a look of that boundary one more time, just indicating that he's trying to go a few slower deliveries in the slot. And that's one of his favorite areas, because he bats so deep down in the crease. So he's waiting for the bowler to pitch it in the slot, and he plays it nicely in the end. Nice, very nice. Third man and fine leg inside the circle, but you still have to play a really smart shot. Cheeky, but very effective.
Excellent pickup shot from Shakib. That's experience for you. He sensed the fact that Mitchell Marsh might just be going slower delivery this time, especially trying to change the pace to the left-hander. That's experience of Shakib Al Hasan getting the better of Mitchell Marsh. Didn't need to hit it hard. Just like this. It doesn't require power to be given when it's not needed. Short ball outside the off stump is punished. Shakib Al Hasan is an extremely good player of anything that's outside off stump.
Turning out to be a very good over for Bangladesh. This is a very good shot from Shakib Al Hasan. It's wide, but you still have to pick up the gap. Nicely struck. There was a man square, but couldn't stop that. 3 boundaries already in this over. Looks like the pitch is easing up, isn't it? Make that 15 runs in that over. A big over for Bangladesh. 47.
দিন যেমনই হোক আমার চেহারা করে গ্লো কারণ আমার আছে নতুন লাক্স 7টি সৌন্দর্য উপাদানের সাথে আমার চেহারায় আনে মখমলে গ্লো লাক্স গ্লো টাইম
শক্তিশালী নতুন রিন যা আপনার কাপড়ে আনে উজ্জ্বলতা এবং আপনাকে দেয় নতুন পরিচয়
মাছটা আজ তুমি রান্না করে ফেলো না
মাছ ব্যাপার না রাঁধুনি রেডিমিক্স মাছের মশলা থাকলে ঝটপট দারুণ রান্না
সাদিয়া মঞ্চে আবেশে হারাবে মন দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে 3টি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাচ্ছি প্রাণ লাচ্ছি খুব খাচ্ছি আরাম পাচ্ছি
We've lost 2 very quick wickets. Adam Zampa 1 for 6 in his very first over, back for the second spell. Straight away, that's down the ground. A fielder coming underneath it and takes it. He's not happy, but he has to go. Adam Zampa strikes in the very first ball of his second over also.
Excellent captaincy from Matthew Wade. He's not allowed both these batters to settle in. He's rotated his bowlers from every end, right up till the 9th over. He's gone spin, he's gone pace, and he's got his bowlers to create the chances and the fielders to back them up too. Shakib Al Hasan, unhappy because he knows he's missed an opportunity of getting the big one. Departs for 26, Bangladesh 47 for 3.
এসে গেল আলেশা কার্ড আলেশা কার্ড হোল্ডার পাচ্ছেন দেশব্যাপী 90টির বেশি ক্যাটাগরিতে 50% পর্যন্ত ডিসকাউন্ট এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় সব অফার বিশেষায়িত সেবা হিসেবে আলেশা কার্ডের মূল্য বীর মুক্তিযোদ্ধা ও বীরাঙ্গনাদের জন্য একদম ফ্রি এবং 65 বয়সোর্ধ্ব নাগরিকদের জন্য 50% ডিসকাউন্ট এখন ইচ্ছেরা সব হাতের মুঠোয় আলেশা কার্ড প্রিভিলেজ রিডিফাইন্ড
ভাইরাস থেকে বাঁচবো কিভাবে
ভাইরাস এক ধরনের জীবাণু আর জীবাণুর বিরুদ্ধে প্রতিরোধ করতে আছে স্যাভলন সোপের ডাবল স্ট্রেংথ স্যাভলন সোপ ডাবল স্ট্রেংথ ডাবল প্রোটেকশন
ট্রাভেলে ক্ষুধার মজাদার আর হেলদি সমাধান মিস্টার নুডলসের কাপ নুডলস স্বাদ নাও ভালোবাসার
পিওরেটের অসাধারণ এক্সপিরিয়েন্স নিন না কিনেই ট্রাই করুন 15 দিন সেরা আমের তৈরি মনো রসালো আমনের ম্যাঙ্গো ফ্রুট ড্রিঙ্ক
ভিটামিন এ সি ডি ও জিঙ্কে ভরপুর প্রাণ ম্যাঙ্গো ফ্রুট ড্রিঙ্ক খেতে দারুণ মজার
It looks like it's going to be a FIFA Sen. Coming in number 5, he played a gem for knock, didn't he? In the last match. That's his T20 career. And the best part about him and Nurul Hasan, while they were batting and chasing and involved in that partnership, match-winning partner, they looked so calm. They did not look in any sort of pressure. Big wicket. Very big wicket because Shakib Al Hasan was looking good. 26 in quick time and just 17 deliveries. And this is Shakib's dismissal. Very good catch. Ashton Agar. Yeah, he thought he hit it pretty straight. He thought he was safe. Not in the end. Not powerful enough to take it out of the ground. But he's now picked up 2 wickets of his very first ball of his each over, Adam Zampa.
Yeah, another bowler after Mitchell Starc crossing over more than 50 international T20I wickets. And the last one largely because a very nice effort from Ashton Agar. Yes, it was a simple catch, he reached there, but that foot that gets stuck in that ground. Ooh, that indent it's made in the field. Of course, there's been a lot of rain around, so the outfield's going to be slightly heavy. But to hold his balance was brilliant.
It's the knees. But well judged in the end.
A word about 50 plus T20I wickets for Mitchell Starc and Adam Zampa as well. Just to add that in the women's game, players in Australia have already just earned 50 plus T20 internationals. Wickets already. Elise Perry, Megan Shute, Jess Jonathan, Lisa Staleka, Renee Farrell. 50 plus international T20I wickets. Good delivery to end the over. 50 for 3.
মশলা বানানোর আসল কাজটা করে এই উর্বর মাটি, সোনালী রোদ আর আমাদের নিজস্ব কৃষকদের পরিশ্রমী হাত। আমরা শুধু সঠিক ব্লেন্ডে গুঁড়ো করি আর খাঁটি জিনিসটা পৌঁছে দিই আপনার হাতে। বসুন্ধরা গুঁড়া মশলা, প্রকৃতি হতে আপনার হাতে।
এই বর্ষায় আরএফএল অথবা এক্সপার্ট পাম্প কিনলেই পাচ্ছেন আকর্ষণীয় ছাতা একদম ফ্রি। অফারটি সীমিত সময়ের জন্য।
সাবান বা সাধারণ হ্যান্ড ওয়াশে হাত হয়ে পড়ে রুক্ষ ও মলিন, তাই ব্যবহার করুন ময়েশ্চারাইজিং পাওয়ার সমৃদ্ধ স্যাভলন অ্যান্টিসেপটিক হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ, যা হাতকে রাখে নরম, কোমল ও জীবাণুমুক্ত।
স্মার্ট, মাত্র 1 চামচ ভিম স্মার্ট লিকুইড পরিষ্কার করে সব থালা বাসন। তো
স্মার্ট কেন হবো না? প্রাণ মাঠা ন্যাচারাল কোল্ড ড্রিঙ্কস,
টক দই থেকে তৈরি হয় সুস্বাদু প্রাণ মাঠা, পুরোপুরি ন্যাচারাল, যা হজমে সহায়তা করে। প্রাণ মাঠা।
Taken that catch, very good catch in the deep to send back Shakib Al Hasan. He's back in the attack. The nice little period for Australia to tighten things up, and they've got to build in a little bit more pressure because they have to win today to stay alive in the series. Oh, again trying to sweep on past the fielder in the slip, so they'll pick up a single.
60 minutes, not 14 hours. The past 60 minutes I've...
Mahmudullah knows that he's not timing that ball well. The moment he's going down on the knee or trying to play the horizontal bat shot,
Almost a 2000 he was told.
he's not timing that. Aishton Agar is unhappy because he didn't want the strike to change.
Oh, interesting. So yeah, 70.
He wanted to bowl with the right hand and Mahmudullah. Had an attacking field as well for Mahmudullah. He had a slip which is not there for Rafif.
Winners is always the top. It's so I have a winner's
Good test for him, Afif, because what he has done in the past is in the past. And if you want to make a strong statement as a player, you got to be consistent enough to come back and do it over and over again. This time he goes down the wicket and he smashed that into the stands. That is a massive hit. And it's the maximum.
He's got his captain at the other end, who gave him words of wisdom in the last game, the moment he walked out to chase that total of Australia. This time he's got his captain batting alongside him. The confidence is there from the last game. A match-winning 37 not out of Afif Hussain. Dances down the wicket. Attacks Aishton Agar. Gets the maximum.
It's the kind of that no-fear attitude that you can see from these youngsters when they're in the middle, no matter whether they've gone into bat or they've got set. Change of ball because it's gone to the stands. And that's why I said that it's going to be a good test of character for Afif Hussain. Lovely use of the feet. I knew he was in business when he got into that position. He got down on his one knee and crashes it over mid-wicket for the maximum. Very nicely struck. Again, there's a turn, big turn down the leg side.
What I liked about that he stood committed into that stroke, Afif Hussain. Yes, not a lot of bounce from the surface. He's not a very tall player himself.
Oh, that's
but to adjust to that bounce according to the reach that he's got, manage it very well. and was calm enough to stay
These
back in
days,
his crease the
there
very
is
next
a
ball.
lot to balance.
Was a
But
wide from
Grammarly
Aga.
ensures you communicate at your best.
हे दोस्तों
He's gone
कैसे
again.
हैं आप लोग आज हम YouTube की वॉच टाइम के बारे
This
में
time the
बताएंगे
fielder
कि
cuts
watch
it
time
off.
कैसे काउंट किया जाता है और कैसे
He's already picked up 8 runs in this
update होता है
over.
उसके बारे में
He's
हम
picked
बात
up another
करेंगे।
couple of runs
तो
here
watch time
to make
abuse
that 10.
यहाँ
So
पर
he needs to be absolutely
पर,
sure
अनअभियुक्त
of what he
ज़्यादातर
wants to do because he doesn't want to throw his wicket away.
आवर्स जो यहाँ पर watch time
Let
दिखा
the
रहा है, ये
youngsters
बहुत
bat,
दिन
Athar.
के बाद जो
Let
show
them go
करता
out and express themselves. And you want that, don't you?
Absolutely.
इसलिए यहाँ पर 82 दिखा रहा है मतलब
Because
हर 60
the point that I'm trying
watch time हो
to
जाने के बाद
get
यहाँ पर
across, Anjum, is that you've already seen in the kind of timing he's shown in the previous match, even today. He's picked up a 6 in this over.
How's
You
the
really
live
don't want to see
stream?
him get
No
out.
one is watching.
Trying to play a big shot.
Let's begin.
10 in that over. Bangladesh after 10, 60 for 3.
Now, so what should I do if
এই আর কি কাস্টমার কম
no
আপা
one is watching?
দেখি কি
That
করা
I see so many people doing this huge mistake. Oh my god! Can you guys just
অর্ডার আসবে তো
ফুল স্পিডে
ও প্লাস স্পিড টেস্টে আবারও বাংলা লিংক দেশের ফাস্টেস্ট মোবাইল নেটওয়ার্ক ফুল স্পিড 4G তে
সব বেশি ফুল স্পিডে
Fortnite category?
লাইফ বয় লিকুইড হ্যান্ড ওয়াশের সাথে পাও জীবাণু থেকে 10 গুণ বেশি সুরক্ষা তাই এখন বাম রাব ছু করো 10 গুণ বেশি জীবাণু
Not as many.
লাইফ বয় হ্যান্ড ওয়াশ 100 মিলি প্যাক এখন সাবানের দামে
Like there are people watch it. Keep talking as if you would if
What
there
a
were
drink.
people
Sir, এটা
watching.
drink ও।
Because
নাটা
people
জেলি
will
আর
drop in
পানীয়র
and out of stream,
awesome
and you will
combination.
actually not
এটা
know
চাবান
your
পানীয়,
view
not
counter
just a
might
drink.
not be
Drinko,
up to date as
চাবান
people
পানীয়।
drop in and
Debutant.
out. So it's good to always stream
Pitching
like you are streaming to someone because technically someone can be watching for a few seconds and then leave your stream. So that if anyone does join and likes your personality, they might stick around. Number 3, do not check your view count. Do
Slow ball start with. Easily played towards
not
sweeper
check
cover for
it.
a
Turn
single.
it off if you have to, but
Good
if you
evening, Mazhar.
constantly keep checking your view account
Good evening, Maruf, and good
checking
evening
who is
everyone
watching
around
you,
the
this
world.
is a no-no.
Bangladesh,
Seriously,
60
don't
for
check
3.
who is watching you. Do not call
61
out
for
the
3,
people
beg your
that
pardon, and
are watching
keeper Mahmoud
you, try to
Riyad,
get them to chat.
fill out the
Just
middle.
let it be. If someone's watching, they're watching. If they're not watching,
It's the
they're not
100th
watching. Just let it be, because
birth
you can't
anniversary
control
of
who is watching
father of the
you.
nation,
All you can do is
Bangabandhu Sheikh
control
Mujibur
the
Rahman.
stream that you are providing for people who want to watch. So focus on that. Do not focus on who is watching and how many people are watching. It's going to completely throw off your mindset if you keep watching this view count. I've
Also
had
the
that
50
streams
years
where I
of
completely
Bangladesh
turned it off,
for
and it was
being a
amazing.
brilliant-
It was just a chill, relaxed stream for me. So turn it off so you can focus on your
There's a
stream.
bit of mix-up
Number
there,
4,
but
do
in
not
the
complain
end,
about no one
there's no
watching.
hiccup in the end.
Seriously, people hate when you complain. So don't complain about people not watching.
As
Don't
we
complain
say, 50
about
years of
the fact
Bangladesh
that
as
you
well
don't
as
have
100
like
years
subs
of
or the
birth
fact that you
anniversary of
don't
father
get
of
as
the
many
nation,
viewers
Bangabandhu
as
Sheikh
someone
Mujibur
else, for
Rahman.
example. Stop comparing
Bangladesh has come a
yourself.
long way, isn't
Just
it, Maruf?
work on creating a
definitely.
great stream
Proud
for
nation.
anyone who does want to watch. Oh yeah, and like I
Look at
said
the team.
before, do not
Started
mention when
now
people
at the
join your
moment.
stream or leave your stream. It's just
good teams in the,
off-putting, honestly.
the world.
Don't pay attention to it. Just
Captain Mahmoud Riyad.
Number 5.
Responsible on his
Try
shoulder.
and be confident.
Guide the
This is
youngsters in
very
the other
hard
end as
unless
well
you've
as
been practicing
keep the
or you're just naturally
scoreboard moving.
confident. For me, I was practicing creating videos since
Another slow delivery. Click
2014,
towards,
and I think it's really given me an
mid-wicket for a
advantage when
single.
it came to streaming
Plenty of,
because
slow
I was
balls,
used to talking to
Nathan
the
Ellis.
camera. So it's all about
First,
practicing,
even the first
practicing,
delivery we
practicing. The
bowled in
best way you can
international
seem
cricket
confident on
was a
stream
slow ball to
is
start
just
with.
by constantly talking. Honestly, confidence comes
This is how
from
you
practice. So practice
mixing your
streaming,
pace.
keep
Look, the
trying
first
and
one he
trying
bowled
and trying.
91.4 and then
Eventually,
come
you'll
up
get
again with a
better.
quicker
Number
one and then
3,
again a
you want
slow
people
and
to
then
watch,
again a
but no one's
faster one.
watching.
So
Why don't
mixing
you
it
just
up
get your
really
friends
well.
and family to watch
Fast
you?
bowler
Why
from
not? So get
Tasmania.
them to join your stream, and this will help boost you in the search
the
in that
last ball.
category that you're streaming
Again, a
in.
slower
If you're
one.
streaming in a
Rolling
less
his
saturated
fingers
game,
over the
and
ball.
then you get your friends and family to join your stream, so your viewer count
Shot,
goes up.
beautifully
more.
played.
So people
Young
are
Afif
more
Hussain.
interested to join your
Oh,
stream,
finding
but
that
there's
lonely field, that sweeper cover for a single. And also Nathan Ellis bowling two various types of slow deliveries. Off cutter, back of the hand, slower delivery, which is one of the hardest slower balls. That's we're talking about. Variation. This time, back of the hand. Previously, Mahmoud Riyad was a much more off cutter. Good stuff by the youngster. Another slow delivery. Finding that gap that time. Behind square. And no fielder there. It's a very good shot by the youngster.
Afif Hussain continuing his brilliant form with the bat. This time he manages to bicep the two fielders at deep fine leg and deep square leg. And look how he was composed onto it. Didn't try to hit that hard, just placed the ball really well. It was in the air for a while. But look how he controlled that shot. Very good batting.
The placement was key there. Another slow ball, which this time it was an off spinner. Previously, it was a back of the hand slow ball. That stroke making the change. Short fine leg, dropping to deep fine leg, and the third man coming up, and the mid-off as well. Another slow delivery. Running the first one hard. This is very good running by the Bangladeshis. Very good running. Every single matters in this slower track, and that's exactly what Bangladesh openers are doing.
এসে গেল আলেশা কার্ড। আলেশা কার্ড হোল্ডার পাচ্ছেন দেশব্যাপী 90টির বেশি ক্যাটাগরিতে 50% পর্যন্ত ডিসকাউন্ট। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় সব অফার। বিশেষায়িত সেবা হিসেবে আলেশা কার্ডের মূল্য বীর মুক্তিযোদ্ধা ও বীরাঙ্গনাদের জন্য একদম ফ্রি এবং 65 বয়সোর্ধ নাগরিকদের জন্য 50% ডিসকাউন্ট। এখন ইচ্ছেরা সব হাতের মুঠোয়। আলেশা কার্ড, privilege, redefined.
So much better. Today I'm going to be talking about how to stream when nobody is supposed to v/LJM_.
অয়েলি স্কিন এই নে পন্ডস অয়েল কন্ট্রোল ফেস ওয়াশ এর সিলিকা বিটস টেকনোলজি ত্বকের গভীরে গিয়ে অয়েল শুধু ক্লিনই করে না, ভেতর থেকে কন্ট্রোলও করে। অয়েল ফ্রি তো টেনশন ফ্রি।
সাদিয়া মঞ্চে আবেশে হারাবে মন। দুধের সব গুণাগুণ নিয়ে 3টি মজাদার স্বাদে প্রাণ লাচ্ছি। প্রাণ লাচ্ছি, খুব খাচ্ছি, আরাম পাচ্ছি।
সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন 5টি ন্যাচারাল অয়েল ফর্মুলা, এটি তোমার চুলে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন।
ট্রাভেলে ক্ষুধার মজাদার আর হেলদি সমাধান মিস্টার নুডলসের কাপ নুডলস। স্বাদ নাও ভালোবাসা।
How it's behaving, it's going to get even slower.
Make friends and you'll get a small group of people, and then maybe in the future you can ask them individually, not in someone else's stream. But the second, it's going to come across as harsh, but you need to be critical about why you're embarrassed. There's only a handful of reasons why you should actually be scared or embarrassed, and those reasons are usually that these people aren't good people. If that's the case, they're not your friends. That's not what I'm talking
very long time.
I'm talking about people you trust, people who are actually friends. If you're not willing to show them your content,
all these options
is all about putting yourself out there. You can't grow as a streamer. You can't enjoy streaming really unless you put yourself out there.
Afif Hussain, that was a slow.
What I do for a living, I am going to be in for an earful.
To master.
I think she'd rather I do probably adult films.
Perfectly.
So on to the next.
Oh, keeping low that time. Straighter. Pretty lucky there, Mahmoud Riyad.
Got some bad. Then that's all it is for you as well. Practice and confidence. If you're scared to do it while you're offline first. Just do it while you're playing a game in your office or your bedroom or anything like that. And then when you do go live, just keep practicing. Just keep that confidence. The reason this is so important is because you need to be talking about stuff. You need to be engaging, happy. So when someone drops in, they instantly engage with you, and they're not just staring at a person sitting there silently as they play a game waiting for that little zero to turn to a one. Even though these days I have a pretty active chat, I will still plan out all of my content as if I will not have anyone talking.
Another slower delivery.
I have a little notebook that I write jokes in, that I wrote funny tips in, that I write stories that I want to talk about in, things I saw on Reddit that I thought were interesting. Just anything. Just get a little notebook and start writing down the things that you're passionate about, the things that are unique to you, the things that you will actually be able to talk about naturally. That said, if it's anime body pillows, maybe don't talk about that, because that can be a bit weird when you're trying to grow. Maybe talk about something like sandwiches.
Star players of Australia coming into
just steer clear of the weird stuff.
It's very important.
I'm going to throw out a little tip here for you that one of the big reasons I think a lot of people struggle to keep talking is they're playing games that there really isn't anything to talk about. After the 5th Call of Duty Warzone round, what are you supposed to talk about anymore?
Oh,
good kill. Oh, I'm in the gulag. All right, cool. Play something like Skyrim or Fallout. Get yourself a follower who's going to say things and talk to you and randomly bring up complaints. And then you just bounce off them and keep talking at them as if they're a real person. YouTubers, as I said, have done this for years. And it works great when live streaming, especially with slow chat. You go into a cinematic and someone's yelling about something and you just throw little one-liners out there and reply to them. It's a
played
good
really
way
well
to keep
that
yourself
day,
talking. It's a good way to
walking
practice,
towards the
and it
bowlers
feels a
and played
lot less
all
lonely.
over the ground.
As I said,
That was the
plan out your
shot of that
content,
night.
play games where you can chat, and keep yourself talking, because at the end of the day, Twitch is very slow to update that little 0 to a 1, and it's very slow to update that users that are in chatting list. So keep yourself going so that when someone does drop in, they're engaged and they're good to go. I'm about to cover view count and being engaging in a second in detail, but first, I just want to throw it out there. If this video has helped you out at all, I really recommend checking out some of my other content. I have content on how to make your mic sound good. I have content on mistakes a lot of streamers make, how to pick good games, all of it. And if those videos help you out, maybe consider subscribing.
This time, let's get a close call.
We've got more videos
Huge appeal.
So there are
This
some
time
things
umpire
about
moved.
Twitch you just can't control. You can put
very,
in
very
hard
close.
work, you can ask people to drop by, you can create
Riyad
amazing content, but
was
sometimes
beaten
at the end
all
of the
ends
day,
up
you're gonna have
and
zero
has asked
viewers
for it.
in your
Captain
Twitch
Matthew
stream.
Wade,
You just
I
can't
think
control
it's
it.
going to be very, very
So,
close.
what I recommend doing when it comes to your view count and your
Mahmoud
zero
Riyad
little
once
number
again
there
undone
is
by that
turn it
slower
off.
one
Hide
from
it. If
Dan
you don't know how
Christian.
to, just stick a little bit of blue
Campaigner.
tack over that little
Mahmoud
part of the
Riyad,
screen.
on the other hand, as we
Stop
saw on the very first
staring at
ball
it.
that he faced
It
in
will
this over,
throw
that
you
kept
off
a bit low.
so much. You'll be like,
Look
why am
whether
I at
that
100? I know
ball
it sounds
go on to miss the
ridiculous, but
stump
view
or
count
not.
will always
Yeah,
freak
it did
you
grip
out.
once it
Hide
touched.
it, turn it off, don't
Looks-
look at it. Stream as if you have
looks
10
it's gonna
viewers,
miss the
100
off
viewers.
stump.
Stream as if you're streaming to the best
Close call, though.
audience ever. Just stream
No
with
bat.
confidence. Speaking of being critical about your view count and how detrimental
light
it is, I
between
just want
that
to throw it out there.
bat and the
People who
ball.
tell you to stop being critical of yourself
Bat,
and
squaring,
just to keep up
mum
doing